please hold your fake applause, because it's fake. Luna. So what? I meant to do this earlier, but I did Everglow first, which, by the way, I did Everglow Dun just before this, and a behind the scenes of Ego comeback trailer if you want to go and click on videos and search for that, which you probably don't, because I don't do that typically either, so I know how it is. I did sound this out from my head, but I didn't really pronounce it correctly, so I put it in Google Translate. Aiduri Sonyo, right? But Google Translate, it says Girl of the Month, and I was like, Girl of the Month? What? And I was like, Luna. Now I get it. Like lunar. When there are things you deal with in a different language, you just assume that you don't get certain things because it's in a different language. But sometimes, like, the pieces connect, and you're like, oh, I don't think I would have ever guessed the meaning. I talked to my mom for like an hour and a half before this video. Why is that relevant? Because I should have been making videos, but you only have one mom. Or maybe you have two, or maybe you have 3 or 4. I don't know. Maybe there's no like limit on how many moms you can have. I only have like one mom. So talk to her. What's up? How you doing? It's good. It's good for the soul. But it is a little later than I expected. It's like 1 a.m. And I've heard nothing but good things. I find it weird to say statements like, when I hear other people say statements like that, it, like when they're recorded, it seems weird. Like, I've only heard good things. It's like, what, I'm gonna turn on a video where I've only heard bad things? Unless it's like the worst video ever, then you're like, well, then I have to see it because it's terrible. Anyways, Luna, what is it? Aiduri Sonyo. Let's go.
Do not accept the fate of the moon. Get off the track.
Well, I'm glad I looked up Girl of the Month, because now I get the moon reference. Oh, whoa, hey, hold on now. I typically, maybe I'm a weirdo. Well, okay, obviously I'm a weirdo, but I typically don't care about cars. I'm like, they got wheels and doors, you sit in them. Once you're inside it, you don't really see it. I'm like, I wish I was driving a car like that. I don't really feel that way in general about cars.
Reveal to the world the hidden side.
Oh.
Reveal to the world the hidden side.
Hashtag coronavirus. It's a joke. I know, it's never mind. If you're upset by that, you're on the wrong channel. I'm not saying anything. Okay, I know I'm making a lot of pauses because I'm just in that type of a mood. I actually think this song is going to be badass because this little drum shit, it's slightly syncopated, but it's so, cat, Jesus Christ, I've created a monster. I went out of town for 10 days and now the cat will not, like, leave my side. She was not alone for 10 days. I had someone looking after her, but you know how cats can be. Anyways, they would not put a drum track like this in here if they didn't intend to like blow shit up afterwards.
Burn yourself.
Done and done. That's a different story though. These cutscenes. She's fearless and bad as she looks it in a ballet studio. There's a message there. I will tell you that ballet dancers are some of the most hardcore people on earth. That's real shit if you know a ballet dancer who's done it forever. Okay, there's something going on with the implication of a minor sound, but then the vocals come in and it's major. What does that mean if you don't know music? Minor is typically sad, melancholy, heavy, dark, depressing. But when you only have a bass line, you're not really sure what it means. It implies something. So when we just had the drums and the bass, it implied like a dark griminess, but the vocals are happy. But they're on top of the grimy bass, which means that what we thought was a minor sound is actually major, which that's like a relative major-minor thing. I can't explain it. I mean, I could, but it'd be boring to explain relative, minor, and major. Someone else can do it for you. Or you can ask in the comments. I'm gonna interrupt it again. So something that I like a lot. I mean, I think this track is super hot, which is awesome coming off of Everglow. I think there's some similarities. Well, whatever. Everglow was 24 hours ago that I did that one. I have to dig for words. Dig and shovel it up. There is like a hypeness and brightness to the song where they're mixing a bunch of different elements together. Like the EDM side, dance club thing where you really could just have the instrumental track playing and bouncing. But then these vocals come in and give you another brighter side. But they do, now obviously there's lots of people in the group, but you typically don't hear them all at once on a track. No matter what people tell you. It's hard to mix a shitload of vocals together. But here, they're doing it for a different purpose, I think, which is to give you more of what you would feel in a crowd or a march or an army. Anything where there's a bunch of people together singing, we kind of have this effect of stacking all the vocals together, which makes you feel like you're in a giant crowd. Right? arpeggio. Oh, really cut it off right for the. Oh, hey. Oh, that's their thing. Iduri Sonyo. Hashtag I'm perspiring. Hashtag these lights are hot. Hashtag why is my house so warm? Okay, the symbolism of the burning feather is lost on me. Was there a bird somewhere in here earlier? I think I'm supposed to know this, but I don't. I'm gonna take the easy way out and say that's a reference to something not in this video. That's a bird. I don't even know. Bird flies. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, shit. I tried to learn that. Mugaseyo? Mugaseyo. I don't know. I don't even know how to say I don't know. Mugaseyo. Mugaseyo? Mugada? How would I know? How would I possibly know? I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I'm gonna turn the AC on, even though it's winter. I'm gonna get away from these lights for a second. I did think that was awesome. Am I supposed to say more? No, I don't have to say more. You know why? Because I'm gonna talk some shit for a second. I started making reactions because I love reactions. Now let's not get it twisted. I also want some damn views. I mean, you don't make 1,100 videos because you don't want views. But I go watch the people's videos and they're like, I can do my impression of them. They go, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I'm like, bruh, I can't. I knew it was good. I knew it was good before I clicked on you. What are you doing? Anyways. I've lost my train of thought. That means the train has left the station, it's departed, it's gone somewhere else. I'm gonna let the train go where it's going, and me, I'm gonna go somewhere else. On behalf of the annoying ass cat, I bid you meow.